What's up, guys? Thanks for clicking on the video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm having an awesome day myself, and I'm back with another reaction video. In today's video, we're going to be checking out a rugby legend from the country of South Africa. Name is Danie Gerber. Now, I'm excited about this because this tribute video is supposed to show just how iconic this man was, and I'm excited. I love learning history about the game. That's why this is Luke's Sports Academy, is because I love to learn. That's what I'm all about. It's learning about a new sport. I want to go back into the history and find out why the sport was so great, why certain players were so legendary and iconic. I really want to be a student of the game. And so that's what Luke's Sports Academy is all about. I'm the student, you guys are the teachers, you are the professors. So go ahead and leave your comments down below to help me out so I can learn more and more about the sport of rugby and why it means so much to so many different people. So without any further ado, we're going to check out Danie Gerber. Here we go.
From this little town of Dispatch in the Eastern Cape came the finest centre three-quarter the world would see during the 1980s. He currently holds South Africa's test record of 15 tries, many of them scored from broken play through his exceptional strength and startling speed off the mark. The number 13 on his Springbok jersey gave new meaning to the term. 13 is lucky for some, unlucky for others.
Played in the black and white era.
Tall and so powerfully built that on the field he gives the appearance of being stocky, Gerber had magnificent coordination, startling quickness off the mark, and the ability to maintain his speed over a distance. He hunted tries with a determination so obvious that you could feel it in the stands. He earned his first Springbok cap on the tour to South America in 1980. This young player, with his dedication to succeed, was an immediate success. Morne du Plessis was the captain on this tour. He had to take care of the young and new caps. How did Danie blend into the Springbok side?
Danie Gerber, I would say, blending into a Springbok team, another natural, another born Springbok, and somehow they don't seem to have to blend in. They somehow seem that they were always there, and that was Danie. The moment he walked onto the field in South America for a Springbok team, he was a real Springbok. And I think it's Dr. Craven who once told Davie Snyman and myself, when we became Springboks, he said, remember, it's difficult to become a Springbok, that I know, but that's not the main difficulty. The difficulty is being a good Springbok. And I mean, a guy like Danie Gerber is just the epitome of a good Springbok. If you think of Springbok, you think of people like Danie Gerber and many others of the fast guys, not the slow guys, you know. And certainly Danie Gerber and speed. If I think of Danie Gerber in those early days, I think of speed. Speed that you couldn't believe. Speed that you couldn't keep up with. Speed that you'd have to start off sides if you wanted to support him. You know, it was amazing. I remember the first test he played in South Africa. That was when we got back from that tour, that summer test match against the French at Loftus Versfeld. It was in fact my last test match, and just to have a little bit of that experience of speed and agility and love for running. I think that's it, love for running. I mean, that guy loved to run, and that was wonderful. And that was Danie Gerber, broken play runner, the best in the world.
Lastra wat contact. Gatje, dit is Porta. En Porta nog steeds die bal. Goeie volbeweging daarin, maar Wijnand Klaas net baie mooi kom dek. Hy tel op. En wat opgegee en dan is dat onder Danie Gerber. Dan trek Gerber, gaan hulle omkeer, hulle gaan hom nie keer nie. Loop nie van seker 'n goeie 70 meter en hy trek voor en hy trek hom.
I always enjoy rugby to get involved with the game. I don't want to stand around and just do one thing. I want to be involved. If I can, tackle some forwards and tackle backline players, wings, fullbacks, and that's what I think it's very important to do both well, and that's why I'm playing centre.
Was Danie Gerber a rugby freak? Dr. Cecil Moss, ex-Springbok coach.
I think he must be. I think he certainly has his idiosyncrasies and he has his superstitions, as we all have. Again, before that first test, you know, the tradition usually is the Springbok team to perhaps have the photograph taken on the Friday evening or even the Saturday morning. And to my horror, with the first test, we discovered that, of course, he only plays in a 13, and the 13 was too big. And we had to go around Pretoria finding dressmakers, finding people with scissors to cut his jersey down so it would just be in that correct for him. But the fact is he scored a hat-trick that afternoon. He wasn't over-demanding, but he wanted to play in a certain jersey that fitted him the right way, and he produced the goods. And that's the way he is. He is a freak in terms of, I think, physical prowess and physical ability. His ability to turn a game. I think in every one of the 10 tests I coached him for, he got a try. Some he got 2 or 3. And again, afterwards, there was this tremendous acceleration, this tremendous eye for the gap. And I sometimes use many of his videos, many of his try-scoring efforts for young players now. I say, look at Danie running there. Look how he moves off his right foot. And I think this is part of Danie, the physical ability plus the mental ability to smell out when something is dangerous and to smell it out and score a try for us.
Softberg, Hempies de Toy. Good ball out there from Hempies de Toy to Danie Gerber. And Gerber's away. Gerber will score. Veroni will never cut him off. What exceptional running by this man, Gerber. There's Willie du Plessis trying to know. Johan Hienes trying to go through. Burger Geldenhuys again at his shoulder. Wijnand Klaassen there with that sweatband. Can't mistake him. Hienes hurls out a long pass. Rob Lowe finds himself out at centre. Danie Gerber right through for his 3rd try. Oh, what a lovely bit of work there by Danie Gerber.
I won't ever be able to say that last name. I'm sorry.
7th down now for Botha. Missing out Willie du Plessis. Gerber, Johan Hienes in the line and using his strength to take it up to the halfway line. Du Plessis there using his pace to carry it further. And Ray Mort. And then Danie Gerber flying on the outside, and Gerber is going to go in for score. And he'll put it down behind the post, Danie Gerber.
England's visit in 1984 was made more miserable by a rampant Gerber, who proved beyond any doubt that he was the best centre in the world.
Danie Gerber.
Like a bullet.
Sasie wat hom skoonvat. Dis Tobias, Danie Gerber. Dit is Verlet. Pragtig deur 'n gaping na trek Verlet. Hallo vir Danie Gerber op en nou kom Danie Gerber se 3. Soos verlede week as skitterende 3 deur Gerber na 'n wonderlike breekslag deur John Verlet. Brein gooi werk gaan doen Rudi Versaghi, Vleis Versaghi, zwaarste man in hierdie span. Gaan hy hom weer net nou dalk van die Engelse afneem. Skoonvat, oorgeklap. En dit is Rudi Versaghi wat baie mooi beweeg. Rob Lowe wat ook netjies by kom aan sit. En dan is dit Danie Gerber. Pragtig hardloop hy. Danie Gerber en hy hardloop nog steeds. Is dit miskien een van daardie 2-3 wat ek van gepraat het, Jan, wat aan die kom is?
Hou aan voorspel.
Stofberg wat baie mooi netjies ook om handjie by sit. Divan Serfontein. Harold Tobias. Dit kan 'n gevaarlike skop wees. Dis 'n hoë. Ja, nee, hy is baie gevaarlik. In besit word Bailey betrap binnekant sy kwartgebied. Divan Serfontein. Harold Tobias. En Danie Gerber en hier kom sy derde 3. Hy besluit hy wil hom nie in die hoekie druk nie. Hy het hom nog nie gedruk nie en hy hardloop om tot agter die paal en daar gaan druk hy hom.
Gerard, dis 'n interessante beduiding wat John Scott gemaak het, maar Gerber is baie uitgeslape. Hy het op sy arm geval. Hy het die bal nie gedruk nie, hy het hom weer vasgeklem.
With this touchdown, he equaled Gerry Germershuyse's South African record of 12 tries. Lars Botha played with Gerber in many a test.
I think, looking back at all the internationals he played, one thing is coming out, his ability to score tries. You know, there's a no-hope situation. If you've got Danie Gerber on your side, he'll definitely get the points on the board. And that's one thing that I just love watching him play, because out of nothing, he can score, and that's very, very important.
The great Danie Gerber. Next time we take a look at the most talked about player in the history of South African sport. Brilliant and controversial.
All right, so that was Danie Gerber. I won't be able to get it, guys. I am so sorry. I'm not trying to be offensive or anything. It's just not in our American dialect to be able to say that. Gerber. It's like a lot of people can't roll their R's. I don't know if I can. I can't do that. All right. Fantastic player. Love seeing him. I saw someone say in the comments on my Brian O'Driscoll video that they think that he's one of the greats, and yeah, I would, after seeing that, I absolutely would say he's probably one of the all-time greats of the game. He's just fantastic. His ability to score. He had like a sixth sense for the goal line. So I could see that, like he could create a score almost effortlessly. Like you're watching it and you're not seeing how someone can score from his position, but then he creates space, somehow just gets through and just scores effortlessly, and you're like, how? Like the defense was there, they were set up. How is he able to make something out of nothing, basically, is what it looks like to me. So that was Danie Gerber, and that was a fantastic reaction. Thank you for leaving that suggestion in my comments, and if you like what you saw in this video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. What we do here is I'm going to react to sports videos, going to try to learn the sport. You guys are the teachers. Leave me some comments down below, and I will try to get to all your suggestions. If you want to head over to Patreon for just $1 a month, you can get these videos early, get them uncut and unedited, and there's some other perks on there, some different tiers that you can join. You can get your requests put to the front of the list. Anyway, that link is down in the description if you are interested in that. I'll see you guys in the next video.